You are looking at live pictures from over the Park Avenue Hotel in Detroit in the Cass Corridor. We are just seconds away from the Implosion, an historic hotel coming down this morning.
Absolutely. We're talking less than 30 seconds here until this building comes down. This was the place to be seen for years and years in downtown Detroit. All of that is coming down. We're seconds away. According to our clock, we are about 10 seconds away. We're going to stay on this image here, and you can hear right there, live on television, the implosion of the Park Avenue Hotel.
Look at that. Just in a matter of seconds, a 91-year-old hotel, part of Detroit's history, all gone. A cloud of dust there. We saw moments ago, we've been watching all morning, they were spraying mist on that area to kind of keep that dust contained into that one spot.
It is amazing how quickly history can come down like that in just an instant. Of course, it's a bittersweet move here. A lot of history coming down, but making way for a new era in downtown Detroit. Of course, it's the area, the downtown Detroit's Cass Corridor area, where a lot of renovations are taking place. At this point, we have some crews in and around the area, and our Mike Woolfolk is there live. Mike, the skies are blue, and that building came down quick.
It really did, and I'll tell you what, when they said 8 o'clock, they meant 8 o'clock straight up on the dot. And I can tell you the concussion from those TNT blasts that sort of set that building on its downward fall, we could feel them here from the platform where we are, as we're a good couple hundred yards away at least from where the building was. And I can also tell you that those misters that you saw, kind of throwing water out there, there were 4 of those misters. As you can tell, I guess they did some good, maybe, I don't know, but that's a huge dust ball that came out of there, and they sort of enveloped all of those misters within seconds. But you saw just how quickly the building came down, and as you heard Anu mention, that building had been standing here for 91 years. It opened as the Park Avenue Hotel back in 1925, and it had several other lives post its residential hotel life here in the Motor City, but that building had been shut down, abandoned, closed since 2003. The last occupants, the Salvation Army, which was using it at that time as a drug rehabilitation center. The Park Avenue Hotel that you just saw fall here live on 7 Action News came down to make way for the brand new Red Wings Arena that's being built, and of course the surrounding district, Detroit. That particular space where the Park Avenue was is going to make way for a rather large loading ramp, underground loading ramp that will help the new arena compete with the likes of the Palace of Auburn Hills for major concerts and other events. But historic building stood here as part of the Detroit skyline in the Cass Corridor for 9 decades, now gone. We'll have more as the morning continues. For now, we're live in downtown Detroit. Mike Woolfolk, 7 Action News. Back to you guys.
And Mike, as you mentioned, this is making way for the new Red Wings Arena. This was really the source of quite a lot of debate in the city council hearings. A lot of members of the community really split on what to do with this hotel.
Yeah, the dust is finally making its way over here. So I'm going to try to do this without choking. But yeah, there's a lot of mixed emotions here, because I think a lot of folks here in the city rightfully excited about the new development, the new arena, the district that the Olympia development and the Illich family has planned for years, something to revitalize this part of downtown Detroit. But then those who are really into preserving the history of the city and some of these historic buildings are very saddened to see one of them be destroyed to make way for this new development. They were hopeful that they would find ways to incorporate the historic buildings into the new development instead of destroying them. Now, there was a deal cut, because right next door, kind of across the street from the Park Avenue, was the historic Eddystone Hotel, also opened by Lou Tuller back in the 20s. That one is being preserved, and it will be rehabbed. They're going to build apartments in there. But the Park Avenue, they decided, had to go down, and they got the approval based on making that compromise to save the Eddystone.
Mike, we're going to let you go there now. Hopefully you and the crews out there doing a fantastic job, of course, but we want to get you out, get you back inside in a van or somewhere safe there as that dust kind of starts to settle there. But Mike, thank you for the live report.